Gracias, Rita, por favor. Good evening, welcome to the class tonight. Hope you've had a good day so far. So if you joined me for yesterday's class, very intense abdominal work that we did. So today I'm thinking that we're going to do, of course, more abs as usual, but we'll even it out with a bit of back exercises. And I'm going to start with some warming exercises, so some legs, but fast. Okay, so we want to separate the toes. Ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders down away from the ears and hands onto your lower abdominals. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, tummy moves in towards the spine. In through the nose and sighing out. Just really relax the shoulders as you're doing this. You always want to create space for your neck. Hands a bit higher, breath in and sighing out. One more like that, breath in. As you exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Then as you exhale, the arms come down to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, your arms lift up. And then arms come straight down in front as you exhale. Now come up onto the balls of the feet. Same thing, but your arms are lifting as your heels stay off the mat. And they stay off the whole time. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Sí, pronto vas a sacar tu ropa para tener tu ducha. Bend the knees, arms come down, the heels stay lifted. So knees forward, but your heels are still lifted. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, shift the arms forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down a little bit more into those legs again. Let's go again a couple more times through, getting us used to movement with breathing, which as we know by now is one of the most important things in a Pilates class. Sighing out. Inhale, arms lift. Come down a little bit more. Let's just do one more time, please. So inhale, rise up. Now last week, if you were with me, the screen froze at the third and I didn't realise that you couldn't see or hear me anymore. It was frozen for you guys too. So I actually kept going and then I didn't realise until later that that didn't work. So I mean, I've turned everything off and started again from the modem. Let's come down. So I don't think it will happen again. It didn't happen after last week's class throughout the week. So hands onto your waist or down on your thighs. We're going to take a squat down and then lean to the side. And again, same side. So when you squat, your weight's in the heels. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Keep this going. So hopefully you've all got your masks out there. Tomorrow's the last day where you don't have to use them, but I suspect most of you, like myself, have been using them when you're going out in public anyway. Now this is just another level of protection, I guess, because case numbers are definitely not going down. So we need it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Have a quick feel of your tummy and make sure when you're breathing out, stomach moves in. Four more. You should be able to move your toes when you're squatting down too. Now we're going to do the same thing, squat down, but the other leg just goes straight out. Some of that. They're having a later start to their nighttime routine.
Hi.
No te prender, ven acá para hacer bueno. Yeah, that's Anna. And that was Anna before.
Yeah, talking about Mira just has his underpants.
Jocks. He's not coming out to say hi. He's just taken all his clothes off.
Before he did.
Because they're about to go and have a shower. We've been training in the afternoon. So it's time to get them clean. I'm going to mostrar si quieres.
I did some finger.
Okay, now frente tanto. I promise they'll be going soon. Usually they're not here at the night. As you know, they're always here in the daytime classes. So weight in the heels, remember. Ana, no. ¿Quieres dormir conmigo? Pórtate bien. No sacas nada más. No. 2 more. Then we're going to change legs again. And instead of the leg going to the side, it's going to the back corner of your room, wherever you're going. So down, back diagonal up. Lift it up. So you'll start to feel this, if not already, in those glutes quite intensely, which is what I was aiming for. Yo no voy a aprender, tú le llevas arriba y aprendes arriba. Aquí no quiero ruido, yo en mi clase. Tú ves con ahí si quieres.
No, arriba sin
I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely feeling it in the supporting glute. Just trying to look and see where I'm feeling it. I can feel it, she can't see it. Pórtate bien. Ayúdala, por favor. We've got 2 more. And then we're going to change the legs. Go down and diagonal back. Ramiro got a couple of tattoos today. He's just going to show you. What do you reckon? Hecho en casa. Homemade tattoos.
Vamos, hija.
Girls drawing on his arms tattoo.
Vamos, Ana, es hora, es el piso. Ana, ¿quieres tomar una ducha?
¿Ducha?
Ven, vamos a bañarnos.
We're nearly there. And peace and quiet very shortly. Single. Do 4 more here. Then we've just got 1 more exercise for those legs standing up. On Saturday we did a lot of legs lying down. If you like that style, you can go back and watch it. 1 more. Alright, stay down in the legs, stay low. Take your first leg, the right leg out again. It's back, it's off the mat. Your heart rate will probably feel like it's lifted a bit. I'll tell you something, since I've had that colonoscopy, something has improved in me that I don't have pain in my back anymore. Even though I have my herniated disc that was giving me pain for years, I can like jog now. Not that I do it often, but when I take the girls to the track, I can jog now and then not feel like I'm a 90-year-old lady at the night time. Like I don't have to do my stretches. I like doing them, but it's not like a necessity to keep me moving. So I'm really happy. Whatever inflammation was there, they've sort of gotten rid of, which is great. 2 more. All right, bring that leg in, stay low in the legs. Other leg goes back. So if you can't tell, I've got a flexed foot. But if you had a pointed foot in the leg before that you just did, do the pointed leg still. So this is getting us into some balance as well. Last one. Bring it on in. We'll land onto our left side. Take your arms out to fly. And then take your left leg back. Right leg back, so sorry. And we're just flying into our aeroplane. Now try and straighten out your supporting leg so you're getting a lovely stretch for all that tightening work that we've just done. Now let's loosen it out. If you can, arms come forward. And then bring the arms in, come on out of that, stepping onto your right side, arms float, left leg goes back. And then we're just staying here, straightening out your leg as much as possible, bracing your belly in, and then arms, if you can, drift through. If you're out there, 2 more breaths. I'm going to say if you're out there, Val, not much in terms of stuff today. All right, so we're going to just do a little bit more balance, and then taking your leg out to the diagonal back, and you'll feel a nice tightening in through your waist and down your hip. We've had a late dinner, so feeling a little bit full here. That's all right, at least we got the training session in. A couple more breaths. And then come on down. So lifting on up, then heart, rotate yourselves open, shoulders down, take the leg back. So you're sort of almost on a diagonal lean. Breathing nice and deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. I must be spitting out there again. Wait in the courtyard. 2 more. Okay, so bring the feet back together, bring the arms down. We're just going to go for 2 more balances up here. So we're going to pick up the opposite foot, hip and heel come together, and then just wrap your arm around, just to get a bit of a lengthening sensation up through your spine, but drop the shoulders down, okay? Two more breaths, complete stillness. And releasing that, come to the other side, please. Shoulders stay relaxed. So if you can't reach your elbow, just let the hand rest into the small of your back, that's fine. Do 4 more breaths. Okay, so release that leg down and just our tree pose. So right foot, dig the heel in along the side of the left leg, open your knee, bracing the belly, and then your hands can stay down here at your heart. Find your third eye, or we lift. Shoulders stay relaxed, arms stay straight. And you're just tilting your chin upward. Separate the toes of your supporting foot. Okay, so gently bring the arms down, release that foot, and then dig your heel in, open the knee out. Keep it switched on, shoulders stay relaxed, your hands can be at your heart, third eye or lift it. Stay relaxed in the arms, straight though, so shoulders down, straight arms. Of course you can keep your hands down, third eye or the heart, but whatever you're doing, just relax the shoulders. And if you don't feel it's right looking up just yet, don't. You want to have the right view. 2 more. Alright, so bring the arms down, release the foot. We're going to get into some back exercises here, standing up. So we're taking our legs out fairly wide. So as wide as your wingspan, basically. And then what you're going to do is bring your hands onto your thighs and come forward. We want to keep a nice straight back. Keep your shoulders down, arms come to the side. Now we're just going to do some rotation. So you're going to be twisting, and then the top arm goes up. Inhale, center, and then to the other side. Inhale, center, and then exhale, twist. So the key is to go to the opposite foot. But if you can't get there, you can go to the opposite thigh, the calf, the knee. As you get warmer, you can go further. So don't be hard on yourself if you can't get to where I am, and I'm not going to be hard on me if you can go harder than me and longer than me. Doesn't matter. We're not competing with anyone but ourselves. Keep the belly braced. Feeling this in your back, I'm hoping. Do one more. And then bring your hands onto your thighs. Bend your knees and just gently come out of that. And you'll feel that tightening in through your waist. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. So twist yourself to the back. And then go the other way. So come back to the center again. Hands onto the thigh. Belly stays braced and we're coming down again. So staying here, we're going to do some arm movements again. But the arms start forward. Then turn your palms and take them back. Hold here, breath in, turn your palms, and then come forward. Breath in, turn the palms, exhale around. Breath in, turn your palms, come on forward. If you lean forward more into your toes, you're going to get a bit of a stretch through the back of the legs too. Belly stays braced. One more complete circle, please. And then moving with the outward breath. And bring the hands on in. Hands onto the thighs, bend on in and come on out of that. And we'll just shake it out a bit. Okay, so we're going to come onto our knees for a little bit more back. So I'm going to move the screen down a fraction. And I won't go too far so that you can still see me when I'm on my knees. And I'll come on my knees to my side so that you can see. I know I'm wearing dark clothes, so hopefully you can see not too bad. I'm tipping forward from my waist. Therefore, my back is still going to be getting the workout. So arms come forward on an angle. My feet lift off just because they do. If yours want to stay down, that's fine. Arms come back. Inhale forward. Exhale, bring it back. If you're from our suburb or the Manningham area, I had a bit of a confrontation with a man this morning on my walk, which prompted me to write to the Manningham Crime Watch page on Facebook. If you're a part of it, you may have seen my post. But I'm just fed up with people leaving rubbish and throwing rubbish and then thinking, oh, well, it's somebody else to pick it up for me. I'll tell you about it when we come down onto the mat. But that's what prompted me to write, in case you are part of that Facebook group and you see posts. Two more. I haven't seen any responses because I've been out all afternoon, but I'll be curious to see if people are going to sledge me. Take the arms back and then lift up slow. So this is all about the upper back. I've found during this COVID shutdown, the first and the second, there's just so much rubbish on the streets. And I've been someone that walks all the time beforehand. So now as a walker still, I just can't believe how people are just so inconsiderate. And because now people are reluctant to pick up other people's rubbish, it just stays there. It's terrible. Two more. Bring yourself onto your all fours and we'll just do a little bit of lower back to even what we've just done. So both arms are going to stay down, so don't worry if you've got sore shoulders, they should be all right. You can always make a fist and be on your knuckles if you feel that that's better. I might turn the mat so I can see you a bit better. See me a little bit better. See me, see you. Flex the foot. Inhale, lift up the heel, double toe tap, percussion breath. So it's inhale, normal, double sigh out. Just straighten the leg. Yeah, so I was starting my walk as usual and then I was walking past the medical centre and there was this man sitting in his car and he was smoking a cigarette and he just decides, done with my cigarette, piff it into the bushes. The bushes. So I said to him, pick up your cigarette. And he just ignored me. So I said, I'm going to report you to the EPA. Two more. And he just ignored me. So take it to the diagonal and go again. So I got closer to his car just to get his license plate number because I don't have a mobile. I just had to memorise it. And then he says to me, I've got better things to do with my day. And so then I let rip, because I'm not a very nice person when people don't do very nice things. Do 4 more. So I got his license plate number, and then he says to me, "Get a life." I'm like, what a moron. Like, seriously, hold this up, bring it on in, lower it down, change to the other side. So inhale, lift, double toe down. I did report him to the EPA. So I think what people don't realise is that it's a crime to litter, it's illegal. And why the hell does your bush want to have your cigarette? Anyway, rant over, team. I'm going to get back to Pilates. Keep tucking in the tummy. So when you're breathing out, you're feeling the contraction, giving the back the support it needs. 3 more. Okay, so take the leg out and then keep going. Stay strong, belly stays braced. Do 4 more. Then we're going to pop back up onto our knees and do a little bit more for our back. That way. Okay, so straighten it out. Lower the legs back down. Come up onto your knees. The knees are a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, just to give you that support that you need. From the hips, we bend. Feet will automatically come up again. We've got a 4-point move. We've done it before. So you inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend back. And then exhale, bend. So inhale, forward. Exhale and bend. Inhale, back. And then bend. Very strong for your upper back. Do 4 more sets through, yeah? So complete ones. So that's 1 time through. We've got 3 more of those. Last one. Or was that? Okay, last one now, because I think I miscounted. Maybe I miscounted before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're all good for us. So come onto your hands and knees, and we're going to just make our way down onto our tummy. We'll just do a little bit of back work here, not with your arms, just with your legs. So inhale to open, double clap. And then I am going to actually flip us over, and I'm going to move the screen down a little bit more. Because from where I am, everything looks a little bit dark. So lift the legs up higher. Four more. Okay, so lower the legs down. I'm just going to flip the hip over. So I just want to lower the screen down, sorry. And then we're going to get onto our back. So we're going to start in a seated position. We're going to get into a combination of tabletops and boat poses. So we're going to bend our legs, got our arms behind, and then you're lifting up. So you want to push your hips forward, drive your chest up by our shoulder blades coming together. So actually, if you're there, Val, scream right at me, let me know, and then I won't do many of these tabletops because I don't want you to feel any hurt in your arms. Or you can do them lying on your back and being in a shoulder bridge instead of these tabletops, okay? If it's not you, Val, that's out there, there's a couple of others out there. Hello and welcome to, of course I don't know who you are, but I am very pleased that you're with me tonight. I'm feeling pretty deflated tonight. I feel flat. It's PMT mixed with just a little bit of disappointment in society, I guess. We go through that. We just have to keep fighting for the good, I guess. So come down, bend the legs forward a bit more. Stay here in the body quite low if you can, and then bring the arms forward. Now if this hurts your back at all, you can sit up taller. Shoulders stay relaxed. So we're going to do a bit of an archery, bow and arrow sort of move. So you inhale, bring your hand in, you exhale and you extend away. You inhale, bring it center, and then exhale, come forward. Change sides. Inhale, hand to shoulder, exhale, extend away. Inhale, hand to shoulder, exhale and extend forward. Continue like that. And if you watch your hand, you're getting a bit more of a twist, and that gives you a bit more of a workout in through your waist as well as the deep core, which is what we're focusing on. So the real inner abdominal muscles. After this one, we're going to do one more each way. And then I'm going to give you a quick stretch before we go into our next lot of tabletops. And it looks like Val's not with us, so we can do a little bit more tabletop work because she's got sore shoulders at the moment. I don't want her to get aggravated. So bring yourself forward. Reach for both of your feet. Flex your foot towards you. If you can't reach for your toes, just anywhere along your legs. And that reminds me, if you have any issues, any body parts that are sore, just write, let me know, and I'll absolutely cater to your needs. If you're in the live stream, of course. If you're doing the replay, you just have to do the live stream and then I can cater to you. By the way, this Saturday, I'm going to be doing a stretch class. So if you want to join for a stretch, that's when we'll be doing it. So, bending in, shoulders relaxed, hands come back, bend the legs again, separate them to about hip width distance and then rise up. So we're going to just alternate pulling knee towards chest. So take a breath in, pull one knee to you. Now change sides. So this is not just working your shoulders, your arms, your back. Your glutes are getting the benefit too. I don't know how long these guys are having their shower for. They're all in the same shower. At least he turns the water off when he lathers them up. We're not very big water users in this house, that's for sure. I collect the washing up water to feed the plants, or to water the plants, I should say. But whenever I get my water bill, it's as if there's 2 people living in the house, not 4. So we try our best. 2 more. Bit of shake going on, I hope. So gently bring yourselves down, move your body forward with the legs, stay in that lean. Now remember that archery bow and arrow move where we have the hand to shoulder, extend, hand and back? We're going to do both hands at the same time, which means you can't watch what your hands are doing, but it's harder. So inhale, exhale back. Hand to shoulder and come forward. How intense is that when the arms go back, yeah? Contract in. Like I said, we're pretty full. We ate our dinner like at 4 o'clock. That's not enough time for the digestion when you're doing a Pilates class. But that's all right. Not every day. 4 more. Last 2, then we're going to do another stretch, a different stretch. So we're going to come out of that, and then instead of your legs being forward together, they're going to be apart. And then you just come anywhere along the leg that you can hold on to into a nice stretch. or you can come forward completely. His heart rate's up. My heart rate's a little bit up. It's nice. And we're not doing like cardio. So isn't that great that this is a way to get your heart rate up, which means you do get into that fat burning mode, but we're not doing anything with impact. That's why Pilates is great. Don't get me wrong, I love my cardio. I think I can't live without my cardio. Can't live without Pilates too, but the cardio definitely gives my mind a little bit of a break. I know when I fight with people on my walks. So bring the legs in. We're going to go into another lot of boat poses. So we've got our feet separated, hip width distance apart, lifting up. Sometimes my husband says it's just not worth it. It's a never-ending battle. Just stay here, pushing hips up. But I feel if I give up, and it just doesn't feel right to give up. I feel like I have to keep fighting for what I believe is right by the planet. Oh, I'm shaking. Bring the leg down. I mean, we as humans have voice. We can speak. But plants can't speak. Animals can't speak. We have to speak for them. Back into my round. Like I said, I'm pretty depressed today. 2 more. All right, bring the leg in. Come on down. Stay low in the body again. Move the legs away so you're feeling nice and balanced. Bring the arms through. If you can, lift off halfway or extend. Shoulders relaxed. Do 4 more. And bringing it on in. Come on up. Let's go for the same stretch as before with the feet actually being together and come through. So after this, we're going to lie on our back. We'll do some workout down on our back. We'll do planks after because I want to give our arms a bit of a break. But we're not going to do any planks on our hands. We'll be down on our elbows, so the wrists are not going to get any more workout because I think they've had enough from those tabletops. Maybe I'm breathing heavy because of the food. It's not digested yet. Who knows? I hope you're breathing heavy too. So lie on your backs, team. So feet are together. Chin tucks into your chest. Just our basic abdominal strengtheners, team. So look at your tummy. As you breathe out, you're lifting up. So begin with me. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. So check out your tummy. See the moving down part. So if you're liking today's style, I'm repeating it tomorrow morning. Very, very similar to what we're doing now. So get a double hit of these really strong legs, belly, back. It's really good for us. If not, tomorrow night I'll be doing something completely different. And if you have a request for body part you want me to work, then please, by all means, just let me know. Otherwise, it's potluck. It's just a surprise. So exhale to the sticking point, and then halfway back. And then rise it up. So if your neck feels any tension, please hold your neck rather than your head, okay? Do 2 more. Now we've got our lead to 1. So coming up and centimetre back. Tiny movement. 4 more. So it's a very small lift, and while you're caning these upper belly muscles. So hold this one up, please, screw. Bring the arms forward. If you feel like your feet are going to lift, please take your legs away straight, or you can hold on underneath, or even give your elbow the use to pick yourself up. But otherwise, slow roll, just where you are. Sit tall at the top, come back halfway, move the legs away. Why am I saying move them away? I don't know. Doesn't matter, just stay here. Don't know why I said move them away. Bring our elbows in, push them back. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms forward, and then really slowly come on back. Have a quick stretch. So arms and legs will go away. Really relax it out. I'm feeling that tightening burn. I feel very full at the same time. So bring the legs up. So hopefully you guys haven't eaten too soon before the class, because you'll be feeling probably similar to me. So we're going to take the legs away a little bit. And now we're just lowering from the hip. The bend in the knee stays the same. And then change sides. Really slow and controlled. Yeah. So this is lower belly now. What we focused on before was the upper. We're going to do 4 more of those, and then I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging and work on the area that I call the pink abs, because you know Pink, a wonderful singer, and I guess you could call her an activist for animal rights, human rights. I think she should be president of the US. Anyway, take the legs open a little bit wider, and then both legs come down. You've got to really draw your tummy muscles down. If you feel that your back is arching and you're feeling pain with the arch, lift your head and shoulders. That will just give a solution to the arching problem. In fact, I'm going to keep my head and shoulders lifted because it makes it a little bit more intense, because now the upper abs come into play too. So the legs are wider. They're not coming in too close. Keep it going. Let's go for 4 more. And then bring the legs in and bring both knees in, and we're going to roll ourselves up. So let's get into a few planks, team. We're on our elbows to do these planks. So take your time. If you're feeling dizzy at any stage, please have a drink of water. And then come onto your elbows for me. So you can be on your knees, you can be on your toes. All right, so we're going to just stay here for a moment. Shoulders stay relaxed. And then in a moment we're going to make our rainbow, which just basically goes up and over side to side like this. My toes are cracking and my knees. 4 more. And 1 more actually, make it finish. And then bring one arm into the center, stack and lift. Like I said, we're not going to do up on our hands. Shoulders stay relaxed. I thought I froze then. I thought, oh no, it's done it again. But it was just me holding the position pretty still. 2 more. Okay, back to the center. Not going to the other side just yet. Zip the legs up, brace the belly and weight in the heels. Shoulders relaxed. So other side. In, stack, lift, hips go up. Shoulders keep them relaxed. So back to the center again. I'd like you to take the legs out wider. And just stay here. Weight back in those heels still. Nice and strong abs to finish us, team, before we come up to our feet to do some balancing. Four more breaths. So let your knees come down where you are, feet come together, and then push your weight back into your heels. Too good, team. We'll come up to standing. We'll get into the balance exercises. So great effort tonight. Really strong exercises that you've just done. And you probably want a little bit of a stretch for your back. So this is a twist balance. Your back will get a benefit. So your opposite knee, you're twisting it over, then the opposite arm goes back and you're looking back. A nice twist for your back as well as working your balancing. Always relax your shoulders. So bring your hand down, release that foot, we'll change to the other side. So leg crosses over, arms come all the way back, and then if you can, you're looking back as you're crossing the leg over. Bring your arm down, release that foot down, we're taking our left arm out, knee up and out to the side, holding it here, or picking up your foot, taking your foot out. Two more. Okay, bring ourselves in, lower that arm, release to the other side. So stay here. If you want more though, join me by picking up your foot. Two more. Okay, so bring it in, lower it down. We're going into our tree. I'll just move back so we've got my arms. I'm going to go out of the screen, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to feel quite balanced now, hopefully. So hands to heart, third eye all lifted. And if you can, like I always say, try and look up because we've worked our core. We've done a lot of legs as well. So you should feel quite stable. I'm pretty much going to go hard in all classes this week because of Saturday being a stretch. We can sort of push ourselves because you know you've got something to look forward to that's a little bit gentler. Of course, if you're somebody that doesn't stretch much, a stretch class isn't gentle, but it's so beneficial. Let's bring our arms down. We'll switch to the other side. Open the knee up, bracing in, hands to heart, third eye, lifting up. Four more breaths. Gently bring the arms down, release the foot back to hip width distance. Take your head over to the side. You can, if you want, bring your hand on just for a little bit more weight. Use that other arm just to reach down so you're getting the lengthening sensation through your neck. To the other side. And then chin tucks into the chest. If you want, again, you can use both hands just to push onto your neck. And you feel that stretch release running down through your spine or through the muscles in the inner part of your back. And come back up to the center. Just do some shoulder rolls. Use the breaths with those rolls. Shoulder roll forward instead of back now. And then shoulder rolls go back. Thank you. Team, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry that my headspace is a little bit today, but I guess us as human beings, we're not robots. We go through ups, we go through downs, and I think at this point, especially in Victoria, Melbourne, all of us are going through a little bit of a hard time. So be kind to yourself, keep fighting for what's right. That's definitely what I'm not going to give up doing. And come and join me next time. Have a good night.